welcome to my first Vlogmas video, Vlogmas 2018. Today I'm going to show you the advent calendars that I am making for my niece and nephew. A couple of years ago my nephew missed out on getting an advent calendar from the shops, just one of the chocolate ones, because, you know, life happened and his mum and dad got busy, and by the time they went to get one after the first week or so of December, they were sold out and he was inconsolable. He was about 5 or 6, so you know, it's understandable. So I remembered this story recently and I thought I would make them their own advent calendars myself, still with chocolate, because that's, you know, what my nephew especially, but my niece likes chocolate too. When I was little, we had an advent calendar, but it was one we used the same every year. It just, you opened up a little square and there was a picture behind it, something to do with the Christmas story. So this whole chocolate advent calendar malarkey is, you know, back in my day, we did not have those. So I will show you what's going in them. So here's my setup. I've got, you know, the most important, the chocolates. So this is Freddo Frog and Caramello Koala, you know, Aussie favourites. So there's 3 different types, so I figure that gives them enough variety. So there's 24 in each bag, so they'll both get a chocolate per day. But then I've also got some little bits and pieces. I tried to avoid getting, you know, plastic fantastic, craptastic, which, you know, arguably a lot of this could be described as. However, I got things that I know the kids will actually use and so won't be just, you know, flung aside as soon as it's opened. So things like little bangles, dinosaur balls. This is very cute. It's like a mini bowling set. You know, Digger and Fairy, some little games, cute little notebooks. So I think even though they're just, you know, little throwaway things, they actually are useful and engaging. You know, they can play games or, you know, do some writing. And to make them, I'm just going to make little bags or sacks, and this is using some upcycled paper. So I've spoken on the podcast before, that's the YarnderWoman podcast, if you are new to this channel. Hello. We get our toilet paper, paper towels and tissues from a company who gives a crap, and they don't use any trees in their paper products, so either recycled paper or bamboo. And I think for the tissues they also use fibre from sugarcane as well. So what I do is I keep the wrapping from those and I use it for wrapping paper, and in this case for the advent calendars. So I'm going to get started to work. I've got some lovely mint tea over there. I'm going to put a podcast on and get to work. So I'm keeping it very simple. If you can get some extra crunching there, Smudge the puppy is helping me dispose of pieces of plastic and paper. Anyway, so I'm making just little pouches, or, you know, just folding up. So it's not that, you know, neat and tidy on the back, but the thing is, it's not going to matter because the kids are not going to be looking too hard at how the wrapping's done. They're just going to want to get into their daily chocolates. So I've opened both packets, and I'm going to work on the premise that there's probably the same number of each of the 3 types in each packet. So I will start off by doing the same chocolate on the same day, you know, lest someone should say, oh, not that they're, you know, snappy like that. They'd be quite grateful, but, you know, you don't want someone to go, oh, I wish I had the white chocolate. Oh, but, you know, so as it gets towards the end of the bag though, who knows? They might not be even at all, and then it'll just have to be what it is. What I've decided is 1 chocolate for every day, and then I've worked out here, I'm just writing on the back of a yarn label to just use up for scrap paper, the dates for the Sundays in the month, and then also the 24th for Christmas Eve, we'll get the bigger presents. So these. So for the first Sunday, this Sunday the 2nd, the kids are going to get a chocolate plus a cute little notepad. So those will be the bigger ones, and then all the other days will have the chocolates. Okay, I'm up to day 18. I've worked out making sure we can do pairs we're going to have the last 3 days is going to be all plain chocolate, which will still be yummy, but you know, we're going to have less variety right at the very end. I'm going to go to bed because this is taking me a lot longer than I thought. I mean, not that I thought it would be massively quick, but it's the end of the day. I'm going to bed. So I will be back in quite a while for me, but in just a second for you, and I'll show you the final product. And good morning. Yes, it's been a couple of seconds later. I'm nearly ready. I'm just working on the little gift for the 24th. You can see here I've already done Liam's and I'm about to do Emma's. I'm using some cards that my partner Damien designed with characters from Studio Ghibli. So they're going to get a little card, and this is part of this year's Christmas paper from the Who Gives a Crap company. They always do a Christmas edition, and I use that for wrapping all my gifts. So I'm sure I will show you that in another Vlogmas. So nearly ready to go, and then I've got to work out how I'm going to present them. I've got a couple of boxes here. I might cover up with stickers, but I've got to make sure that they're all going to fit in so they look nice and exciting and easily accessible. So what's the point if you can't get to the chocolate? Okay, good to go. I also want to clarify, I am in no way sponsored by nor affiliated with the Who Gives a Crap toilet paper company. I just really like what they do, the recycled and reusable materials. They also donate a lot of their profits to help build toilets in developing countries. And I just like what they do, so I'm not being paid to say anything about it. I'm just explaining the paper that I'm using. So everything's ready to go, and I haven't got 2 23s. I just forgot to put the chocolates in with the 23 parcel. Let's get stacking. And we're done. Now, is this something you'd find in a shop? No, it doesn't look like something you'd find in a shop. It's not made perfectly, but you know what? Perfect is subjective, because these are going to be perfect for the Yarnder nibblings, YarnderNiece and YarnderNephew, because it's made from the heart. And I'm very pleased with these. I think they've got that shabby chic look. Maybe not so much the chic, but yes, I think they're going to be really fun for the kids. They're going to absolutely love them, that they're made just for them and made by their Auntie Minda. So yes, I am very pleased, and I'm going to go and take them to them now.